We live in a highly connected society. From our way of working, to the relationships we build, to our consumption habits, the distribution of goods is transforming our daily lives.
When the Bureau embarked on a transformation journey, the directives were clear. Implement reforms that will last and implement them fast. So that was what we did. With the port's enrollment to the PGS and application for ISO certification, we took the activities, the sessions, the goals seriously, and we work on them. The past 3 years were a flurry of activities because there was so much to do. You do not reform just one thing, you reform everything. And for one reform to stick, it has to work well with other facets of customs administration.
This transformation goes beyond culture and is reshaping society as we know it. A progressive society is determined based on its capacity to quickly transform and adapt to the new norm. To achieve this, we need to digitize, innovate, and put people at the center of it all. In 1886, the Port of Cebu was one of the oldest ports to be established in the Philippines. It encompasses the bustling port of Cebu City and the subport of Mactan, subport of Dumaguete, and customs office at Bohol Panglao International Airport. The BOC is a Philippine government agency under the Department of Finance, mandated to carry a threefold mission of revenue collection, trade facilitation, and border protection. The Bureau of Customs Port of Cebu serves as both a revenue-generating agency for the national government as well as a safeguard against goods that are inimical to security and public health.
We had to identify our weak points in all aspects: collections, operations, customer service, governance, and we work on reforming those and how to raise the standards of service and professionalism. And that is the work we do here. The accomplishments over the past years are accomplishments toward those long-term reforms we are working on. And every achievement brings the Port of Cebu nearer to our goals for transformation.
The Bureau dared to pursue a dream of organizational transformation. From a predominantly manual system with limited capability, it embarked on a journey of becoming a transparent, fully automated, and globally competitive customs administration. To turn this vision into reality, BOC instilled the imperatives of good governance, professionalism, integrity, and accountability, both in the institution and the individual. The BOC Port of Cebu strives to be one of the best-performing ports in the Philippines and the trailblazer among the ports to adopt innovation in good governance. It ensures its continuous improvement to facilitate trade efficiently by embracing technology to better serve the local economy.
The pandemic brought about the convergence of radical societal changes which are now improbable to undo. The pandemic taught us that we need to be agile in our work and upskill in the technology we use. When pushed to the extreme like the pandemic, people would rise to the challenge of making things work. And we saw that happen with us. On one side, we have a high demand for efficiency because customs service is an essential public service. So the pressure on our people to deliver customer service and revenue results was immense. And we really strove to be more efficient at service, better at collection, faster at clearance. And we didn't ease off the work on good governance initiatives. We doubled down on our activities to get things moving forward because transformation became more urgent and it became more apparent to us that good governance transformation is crucial for post-pandemic recovery. Good thing the PGS is a system for rapid transformation. With the convergence of changes happening in all facets of governance and customer service in society, our work is in stride with these changes. On the other hand, our stakeholders were more cooperative and eager to comply. And when everyone works well with each other and is more considerate and more kind to each other, during those days, so much can be accomplished in a relatively short time.
The BOC works hand in hand with the Multi-Sectoral Advisory Council, or MSAC. The MSAC aims to aid the port in achieving its goals and keep it in step with the direction that the Bureau is headed in accordance with Performance Governance System.
In my capacity as member of the BOC Port of Cebu Multi-Sector Advisory Council, I will be sharing some positive impacts of the MSAC on the Port of Cebu's transformation journey. 1. It brings in additional inputs in the formulation of basic processes. It provides guidance in the implementation of such processes and moves with the organization for sustainability and continuity of the transformation roadmap. It also assisted BOC Port of Cebu in providing learning and development interventions to its officials and employees for them to excellently perform the respective functions. As BOC continues with its transformation journey, the MSAC commits to continue with its partnership for the BOC to achieve its vision of a modernized, credible customs administration that is among the world's best.
The BOC's efficient trade facilitation includes passenger service, where they facilitate the movement of passengers and passenger baggage and effectively enforce the customs law. Operations, which includes supervision and control over the entrance and clearance of aircraft and vessels engaged in foreign commerce. Assessment, using an automated procedure through the electronic-to-mobile E2M system, where imported goods are classified, valued, and assessed, thereby collecting duties and taxes. Stakeholders transact with the BOC through the Customer Care Portal System, or CCPS, where they can provide feedback to every transaction and service provided to them.
The creation of the Bureau's portal is of great help as it allows us to file our import entries at the comfort of our own home or wherever we are around the globe. The Customer Care Center, or CCC, also helps to bridge the gap between the Bureau and its stakeholders. CCC serves not just a communication tool, but a great help to listen the contact of each person transacting before the Bureau.
Providing tight border security is a commitment that BOC Port of Cebu fulfills at all cost. Border protection includes support through the Enforcement and Security Service, or ESS, the Customs Intelligence and Investigation Service, or CIIS, and the X-Ray Inspection Project, or XIP, who remain steadfast in their efforts to pursue the BOC's mandate. As part of border protection efforts, the port utilizes X-ray scanning machines in the conduct of non-intrusive inspection. The Trace Detection System, or TDS, is designed to detect explosives, narcotics, and drug substances through sampling non-visible trace amounts of particulates in the shipments or packages. In cooperation with the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crimes, World Customs Organization, the port established its Port Control Office that uses modern risk management and profiling techniques aligned with international best practices. Contributing to the Central Philippines' economic growth and fiscal strength is of paramount importance to the BOC by putting professionalism, integrity, and accountability at the heart of its customs service. The Bureau of Customs implements an effective revenue collection by implementing proper classification and valuation of goods while preventing and suppressing smuggling and the entry of prohibited imported goods. In its constant pursuit of excellence, the BOC Port of Cebu aligns its processes and procedures and adheres to international standards of service quality. It deploys automation and digital solutions in its systems and contributes to continuous transformative actions in the Port of Cebu. For one, the BOC rolled out the Electronic Tracking of Containerized Cargo System, or E-Track system, which enables the real-time monitoring of inland movements of containerized goods using an information and communications technology-enabled system such as the GPS-enabled tracking device to secure its transport to the intended destination.
The new Aduana de Cebu does not just pertain to the new building that we are building. That is of course the most visible aspect of it. A new Aduana de Cebu means a transformed customs administration in Cebu. And that includes all facets of our service, the building, the processes and procedures, the systems in place, and most importantly, our people, our officials and personnel who deliver the service to our transacting public. It also includes all our stakeholders and partner government agencies who work with us toward achieving our goals.
The Bureau of Customs Port of Cebu is dedicated to continue its exemplary customer service to Central Philippines.
The past years are years for the books for the Port of Cebu in terms of accomplishments. And the challenge now is how to sustain the momentum and add more accomplishments in the coming years that will take us closer to the overarching vision of a modernized and transformed Bureau of Customs Port of Cebu. Achievements that are most beneficial for the short term, especially in this time of post-pandemic recovery, and for the long term, when institutionalized reforms can take hold and put premium on professionalism, excellence, stellar performance, and much improved customs service.
Amidst the various challenges brought about by the pandemic, the Bureau of Customs Port of Cebu remains steadfast in performing its mandate to contribute to the economic achievements of the region and becoming a world-class customs administration, promising to perform its duties with excellence while upholding the time-honored principle of public trust for the advancement of all. Truly, a modernized and transformed Aduana de Cebu.